suppose I have to do some arithmetical and logical operation, then how we can do that? Okay, logically we will do later on, but let us try to first start with the arithmetical one. How we can do the arithmetical operation? So the basic arithmetical operations are like addition, subtraction, then division, multiplication. These all are the arithmetical operation. So let us start one by one. Suppose I have to do some arithmetical operation with the binary information, then how we can do that? Yeah, for decimal it's quite easy, you have already done it. So but suppose I'm considering for base 2, so there could be the 4 possibilities. Like I have to add 0 with the 0, I have to add 0 with the 1, add 1 with the 1 with the 0, and the fourth possibility could be like I'm adding 1 with the 1. Okay, so what will be the outcome of this one? Okay, so the outcome will be something like this. If I'm adding 0 with the 0, so the sum will be 0 and the carry will also be 0. If I'm adding 0 with the 1, then sum will be 1 and the carry will be 0. Okay, like 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 1 plus 0 is sum will become 1 and there is no carry generation, then it will become 0. But if I'm adding 1 plus 1, then can anyone tell what will be the numbers here? Well, simply before you explain, let me explain in the different way. Suppose if I'm talking about the binary number system, base 2 number system, having the okay, so the number sequence, like suppose I have a number which is in the decimal, okay, decimal number system. Let us assume 0, 1, 2, 3, and so on, 4, 5, something like that. And I want to convert it into the base 2. So how we can do that? For 0, it will be 0. For 1, it will be 1, because yeah, this is the limit of this symbol. Then for 2, I have to write 1, 0. For 3, I have to write 1, 1. Then for 4, I have to write 1, 0, because, and for 5 I have to write 1, 0, 1, and so on. So this is the representation of a decimal number system into the base 2. Okay, so what we are doing here, we have a number which is 1 and I'm incrementing it by 1. Okay, so I'm incrementing it by 1. What it means, the number will become like 1 plus 1, that will become, I'm incrementing it by 1, so it will become 1, 0. The sum will be 0 and that there will be some carry will be generated. That carry is 1 and the sum will become 0. So this is how we consider the arithmetical operation in binary number system. Okay, is there any doubt? So if there is no doubt, we can move ahead. Okay, so this is just simply like how we are incrementing this thing and what number we are getting, and based on that we can write like this one. Okay, similarly, suppose I have a number which is in the base 3. Okay, suppose I have a number which is in base 3. So we know that for base 3, the symbols are like 0, 1, and 2. These are the symbols that we can use. Okay, so there could be possibility like 0 plus 0, 0 plus 1, 0 plus 2, and so on. Okay, so accordingly you can calculate over here what will be the sum and what will be the carry. Okay, and if you try to calculate the sum and carry, it's like 0 plus 0, sum will be 0, carry will be 0. 0 plus 1, sum will be 1, carry will be 0. 0 plus 2, sum will be 2 and carry will be 0. 1 plus 0, sum will be 1, carry will be 0. 1 plus 1, sum will be 2, carry will become 0. 1 plus 2, now here things change, because in decimal it comes 3. But if I'm talking about base 3, then the sum will become 0 and then it will generate some carry which is 1. 2 plus 0, that will sum will become 0, carry will become this one. And 2 plus 1, that will become 0 and 1. And 2 plus 2, like this is equivalent to 4, then you have to convert it like the sum will become 1 and the carry will become something like this. So these are the representation which you can use it. Okay, and this for different number system. Okay, so let us try to get some simple example for the arithmetical operation. Okay, how we can do that? Let us assume I have a number which is 110 101, something like that, and I want to add with some number 101110, something like this. So how we can do that? Simply, it's very simple, so I will not take too much time on this. 1 plus 0, that will become 1. 1 plus 0, 1. 1 plus 1, that will become 0, and then 1 carry will be forwarded over here. So 1 plus 0 plus 1, that will become 0, and then again 1 carry will be forwarded here. So 1 plus 1 plus 0, that will become 0, then 1 carry will be forwarded. 1 plus 1 plus 1, that will become 1, and 1 carry will be generated. So this is the answer for this one. Okay, so what I have to do, the simple thing, like you don't need to, like this is not rocket science, just you have to do it in the incremental way. Like if you are incrementing any number which is 1 plus 1, then what it will come, then accordingly you have to write something like that. So this is how you can perform some arithmetical operation or like addition operation in the binary number system. Okay, for decimal it's quite easy, you can do that. Similarly, for other number systems, like for octal number system, you can also do that with the same, right? So you should know what is the sum and what is the carry if I'm adding some numbers with that one, and accordingly you can calculate the values. You can sum the numbers in other number systems as well. Okay? So this is how we can perform the addition operation. Okay, now the second kind of the operation that we can perform here is like that could be the subtraction operation. Okay, but how we can perform the subtraction operation, and this is somewhat tricky than the additional one. Okay, so like addition is simple, but for the subtraction it could be something different. Suppose I have numbers which I want to subtract 0 from 0, then there will be no difference and the borrow will not be generated. Okay, I'm subtracting, yeah, let's leave the case 2. Okay, let's consider the case 3. If I'm subtracting 0 from 1, so the difference will be 1 and it will not generate any borrow. But if I'm subtracting 1 from 1, then the difference will be 0 and the borrow will also be 0. But there is some difference in the case second. We are subtracting 1 from 0. Yeah, we are considering here for binary number system, right? Because we are studying digital electronics. So if not say I'm not saying which kind of number system I am using. So by default, it is binary number system. Okay. So suppose I want to subtract 1 from 0. In that case, it is not possible to subtract. So I have to take some borrow. Okay. So the borrow will be 1. So this number will become 10. Okay. This will become 10. So 10 is the, like, we know that 0, 1, then 10, 1, 1, then 1, 0, 0. So this is the progress of the binary number system representation. Okay, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, and something like that. If I used to write in 3 digit, so it will be something like this. The 0 is equivalent to 0, 0, 0, 1 is equivalent to 0, 0, 1, and so on. Because I have to subtract, if I have borrowed, then it will become 1, 0, and 1, 0, and if I'm decrementing from 1, 0 by 1, then the number will become 1. Okay, so the difference will become 1, and because we have taken some borrow, so the borrow will become 1. So this is how we can do the subtraction operation. Okay, so this particular case, like the third one, the second one is the something different that we should understand how it has been done. Okay, so this is the important condition that we have to consider. And also, like what we did before, this is based on the incremental and the decremental one. Yeah, just what after we borrow 1, then it will become 1 0, and if you subtract 1, then it will become 0 0 1, or it is equal to 1 only. Okay, so this is easily doable. I think you all can do that, so it's not that much difficult. So that is possible. Let us take a small example, and maybe you will be able to do that. Okay, suppose I have any number which is 1 0 1 1. Let me write somewhere 0 so that we can make it 1, and I just want to subtract it from 0 1 1 1, and let us say 1. Okay. I want to subtract this number from here. So 1 minus 1, that will become 0. 0 minus 1, yeah, because I have to borrow something, so that will become 1 0. So 1 0 minus 1, that will become 1, and this will become 0. Okay, this will become 0. So 0 minus 1, so see here, 0 minus 1 is not possible. I have to borrow it, so that number will come here, and then again I have to borrow it, so the total number will become like 1 0 0, and I have to subtract 1 0 0 from 1 1. So 1 0, like if I have to subtract, then what number it will come? You have to see here, 1 0 0, and I am subtracting 0 1 1, so that will become 0 0 1. Okay, so this is how you can perform the subtraction operation. So yeah, this is that much simple, not that much difficult. Just keep trying a few things, and then you will be able to get it how we can do that, how it is possible. Okay, so this is the second operation that we can do. The third operation, arithmetical operation that we can perform is the multiplication. Okay, so let us try to see how we can do the multiplication operation. Okay, for the multiplication operation, yeah, this is just like a normal one, right? So it's not like just like in the decimal what we do, the similar kind of concept will be utilized here as well. Okay, so let us assume I have a number which is in the binary. Okay, and let us assume that number is 1 0 1 1 dot 1, which is in the binary, and I want to multiply this number with, let us assume 1.01. Okay, how we can do that? So it will be like 1 0 1 1 dot 1 and 1 0 dot 1, yeah, something like this. So this is the same like representation which we used to do, right? So just if I have to multiply it, how the number will come, simply leave the decimal points, then 1 into 1, yeah, simply if I will multiply, then it will become 1 0 1 1 1. Okay, if I will multiply with the 0, then it will become 0 0 0 0 and 0. If I will multiply again with the 1, it will become 1 1 1 0 1. Okay, so this is all about, then you have to edit all these numbers. It will become 1 1 1 0 1 plus 0 plus 1, that will become 0, and the carry will be forwarded here. Okay, so 1, then 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1, that will become 0, and then again 1 carry will be forwarded. Okay, then 1 plus 1 plus 1, so that will become 1, and 1 carry will be forwarded, it will be 1 and 1. So this is what you will get the number. Then you have to write like 1 2 and 3 decimal points, then decimal you have to put something like this. Okay, so this is the number how you can convert, like okay, so this is the simply how you can do the multiplication operation in binary number system. Okay, let us consider something tricky. Okay, it's not that much different. Okay, so let us try to consider one more example other than this binary number system. Suppose I have a number which is in the base 4. Okay, and I have a number something like this. Let us assume a number is like 123 with base 4, and I want to multiply it with the another base 4 number system, which is the 21. Let us assume. Yeah, these both numbers are valid because they are within the limit. Okay. Now suppose if I have to multiply it, how we can do that? Simply 1, 2, 3 multiplied with 21. Yeah, remember these numbers are not in the decimal number, so there could be some trick. Okay, if you see here, if I multiply 1 into 3, then it will become 3, which is under the limit. 1 into 2, that will be 2, and 1. This is perfectly fine. The first step is, there is no problem with the first step. But if we try to multiply this 2 with the 6, then it is 2 with the 3, then it comes 6. It is coming like 6. Okay, but 6 is invalid in base 4 number system. Okay, so what we can do? So to understand that one, let us try to write something here. We know that whatever the number we have in the decimal number system, and in base 4 I have to write in the different way. Okay, if any number is written in the decimal number system which is 0, then it will be 0 and so on. But for 4 it will become 1 0, for 5 it will become 1 1, for 6 it will become 1 2, and so on. Okay, and this is how we can convert into the other bases. So if I'm multiplying 2 with the 3, it is coming around, in decimal it is coming like 6, but in base 4 it is not 6. We have to write it like 2 and 1. Okay, so here we will be having, we need to write 2 at this point, and 1 carry will be forwarded at this point. Okay, again 2 into 2, that becomes 4. 2 into 2 is 4, and 4 is nothing but this is the 1 0, and 1 0, and I have one carry which is forwarded here. So 1 0 plus 1, that will become 1 1. So I have to write 1 here, and 1 is carry forwarded to the next bit. Okay. Then again 2 into 1, that is 2, and 2 plus 1, that becomes 3. So this number will be 3 1 2, not like decimal. Okay, then we have to add it, so it will become like 3. Then again here 2 plus 2, that becomes 4. So 4 is nothing but this is equivalent to 1 0. So I have to write 0, and 1 will be forwarded. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that will become 3, and then 3. Okay, so this is what we have to do here. Okay, so this number system is in the base 4 number system. Okay, is there any doubt? If anyone has any doubt at any point, you can ask the question.
Sir, can you explain this again?
Yeah, please. So let me repeat it again, how we have done it. Suppose I have a number which is in base 4. Okay, 123, and another number is in base 4 itself, and the number is 21. I have to multiply 123 into 21. Okay, so how we can do that? Okay, if I multiply, yeah, this is simple decimal kind of multiplication. So 123 multiplied with 1, that will give you the 123. That is perfectly fine. But the problem will come when the number is coming other than the symbols which are available in that number system. Okay, so if I try to multiply, yeah, let me change the color so that you will be able to understand it, right? Okay, now suppose I want to multiply this 2 with the 3. Okay, so that in decimal number system it is coming like 6. 2 into 3 into 6 is 6, but 6 does not exist in base 4 number system. Okay, so what we should know what is the equivalent number in base 4 for decimal 6. So we know that 6 is here. Okay, and for the 6 which is available in the decimal number system, and if I have to convert it into the base 4, then the number comes like 1 2. Okay, so the number is coming something like 2. So 2 into 3 is 6. So instead of writing 6 at this point, what I have to do, I have to write 2, and I have to write one carry forward which should be added with the next number. So that is why I have written 2 over here, and one carry we need to consider at this point. Okay, again 2 into 2, then the second step will be 2 into 2, that will become 4, and 4 does not exist in the base 4. So I have to again check what is the equivalent in the base 4. So it is 1 0. So this is in the 4 is coming, but the equivalent in the base 4 is 1 0. So 1 0 is here, and 1 is already present, which is carry forward from the previous bit. Okay, so what I have to do, I have to add 1 with this 1 0. So that will become 1 0 plus 1, that will become 1 1. So I have to write 1 here. This 1 will be written at this point, and then again this 1 will become the carry forward for the next bit. Okay, so 1 will come over here. Now I have to multiply this 2 into 1. 2 into 1 is equal to 2, which is under the limit, under the this is the valid symbol. So 2 and then 1, which was the carry forwarded from the previous bit, that will be added, so it will become 3. So 2 into 1, that 2, and plus 1 3, so it will become 3 1 2 if I multiply 123 into 2. Okay, so this will, and then we have to add it. So once we are trying to add all these numbers, how it will come? 3, and here there's nothing, so 3 directly it will be transferred. 3 will become like this. 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2, like if I am area, let me change the another color so that you will be able to understand here. Yeah, instead of this. Yeah, so if I have to add this 2 into 2 plus 2, then what will the number is coming in decimal? It is coming like 4, but 4 is not valid in the base 4 number system. If it is not valid in base 4 number system, then what I have to do, I have to check what number it is coming. It is coming like 0 and 1 carry is forwarded. Okay, so 2 plus 2, I have to write 0 and 1 carry will be forwarded here. Okay, so 1 carry will be forwarded. So 1 carry is here, 1 is here, 1 is here. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that will become 3. Okay, and then 3, that directly this 3, the next 3 will be transferred here. So the number will be 3303.
Sir, how will 1 plus 1 equal to 3?
1 plus 1 plus 1 is equal to 3. Yeah, so where's the problem? Like here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me repeat it again. So this was the this is clear. 123, how this 123 comes, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how this 312 comes, is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Now we have two numbers, 123 and 312. Okay, now I have to add these two numbers. If here 3, that will directly transfer to 3 here. Now I have to do, I have to add these two numbers. 2 plus 2, 2 plus 2 is coming like in decimal number system, it is equivalent to 4. Okay, in decimal number system it is equivalent to 4, but because we are adding in base 4, so I have to write what is the equivalent of decimal 4, and this is nothing but, here you can see the decimal 4 is equivalent to 10 in base 4. Okay, so I have to write 0 over here. So 2 plus 2 is equal to 0, and 1 carry will be forwarded. 1 carry will be forwarded here to the next digit. Okay, now 1 plus 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3, and 3 is within the limit of this base 4, because the total symbols are 0, 1, 2, and 3, and because this is within the limit, we can directly write it. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, that is 3, and then the next 3, that is the 3 1. Now the point is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, if in case any doubt, don't say, in case of any doubt, you can ask again. So I will try to repeat it again. So if the point is clear, then it's fine. Otherwise, we can move ahead. Okay. So this is how we can add the number in other bases as well. And this is the importance and how we can do that. Okay. So yeah, so this is how we multiply the number in other base as well. Okay. So this is the simple, like 123 base 4 into 21 base 4 is coming around 3303 in base 4. Okay, so this is important point of consideration. Okay, So this is how we can do the multiplication. The next operation that we can consider here is like the division. Okay, so the last one is the division kind of things. If I have to if I have to divide some number, okay, that simply works like just like what we did for the other operations, like addition, subtraction, multiplication. The division is also something like that only. Suppose I'm just taking an example, simply you can do that. It's very simple. See here, if I'm just trying to, let us assume, if I'm trying to divide 0 with 0, then it will become 0. It's like it does not valid. It is not valid. We have a 4 kind of possibilities, like 0 and 0, 0, 1 and 1, 0 and 1, 1. Okay. If I have to divide 1 with the 1, then yeah, definitely the result will be 1. If I have to divide 0 divided with 1, then it will become 0. But 1 divided with 0, this is not valid. Okay, we know that why it is not valid. So in this binary number system, also it is not valid, not possible. Okay, so let us try to write something and then try to calculate it. Suppose I have a number. Okay, let us assume I have to perform this operation. Let us assume I have a number 1, 1, 0, 0 and 1. Okay, this is in the binary number system, and I want to divide this number with, let us assume, something like 1, 0, 1. Okay, I want to divide with this number. How we can do that? Let us try to do that. Yeah, this is the simple, just like a decimal number systems. Okay, so 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0 and 1. Okay, I have to divide this number with some other, like 1, 0, 1. Okay, so simply this is the divisor and this is the dividend, and I have to just calculate what is the quotient and the remainder, right? So this is what we have to calculate. Let me change the color so that you will be able to see the changes. Okay, if I is to try to divide it by this one, so 1, 0, 1 will come like something like this, and if we try to subtract this number, then it is coming like 1, 1, 0. 1, 1, 0 means like this 0 minus 1, that can, this is not possible to, I have to take the borrow. So this will become 1, 0, 1, 0 minus 1, that will become 0. And here this is like we already have a 0 here, this becomes 0, so this is 0, and 1 minus 1, sorry, I made a mistake. 1, 0 minus 1, that will become 1, and then 0 minus 0, this is 0 and 0. So this is the number what we are getting. Then this will be formulated here. So 0, 1, 0. If you see here, 0, 1, 0 divided by 1, 0, 1 is not possible because this number is the bigger one. Okay, so I have to just take it down. Then we have to do like this, 0, 0, 0, and I have to subtract something like this, and then the number will become like 1, 0, and then again I have to forward this one with this one, and then 1, 0, 1 into 1, 1, 0, 1, and then we are getting 0, 0, 0. So here the remainder is something like this, 0, 0, 0. This is nothing but this is the quotient. Okay, and this is the dividend and the divisor. Okay, so this is how we perform the division operation. This is just like what we do in the decimal number systems. That's it. Okay, so there is no change here in there. Okay, so this is possible in the arithmetical. This is all about the arithmetical operations in the binary number systems. Okay. In case of any doubt, you can ask the questions. We have studied the arithmetical operations and we try to convert one number system to another one, and we try to convert like base R to decimal and vice versa, and base R1 to R2 as well. Okay, so this is also which we have done it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, can you explain the first subtraction?
First one, yeah, let me repeat it again. If you see, the first subtraction looks like this: 1 1 0 and 1 0 1. Okay, so this is like this. Now let us see here. If I want to subtract 1 from this 0, this is not possible. I have to borrow some number. Okay, so if I borrow some number, this 0 will become 1 0. Okay, so 1 0 minus 1, that will become 1. Okay, and because I have already borrowed some number, so this 1 will become 0. So 0 minus 0, that will give you the 0. 1 minus 1, that will give 0. So this is how it comes. Is it clear now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how we can perform these subtraction operations. Okay, so this is all about the different operations with the binary number system.